The Mason Minute with Kevin Mason.
As many kids are graduating, with a niece graduating, with a nephew who just graduated from college, I got to thinking about history, one of my favorite subjects in school. Now what's interesting is I've always equated my nephew's schooling with the fact he was born right before 9/11. Did they teach that in history class? When I was going to school, Vietnam was still so fresh, it wasn't in the history books. We talked about it, but it wasn't in the books. Watergate, same thing. Big deals in the 60s and 70s, but they were current events then. They weren't history. Now, of course, they're old history. And who determines how much time we spend on these historic events? And where does World War I fall? Was that important? It was a world war. I know not as important as World War II, but how much time do they give to that? How much time do they devote to the Civil War? Now, I went to school in Illinois where we talked a lot about Lincoln, and in Virginia where we talked about the Civil War. I'm sure those subjects are covered more in those states like they were back then, but probably not as much. Kind of things I wonder sometimes. Now, sure, I could go find a history book, but who are the people that are making these decisions about what kind of history to cut? Because you've only got so many school days. Things I wonder about.